And so we took it outside, and we were playing like a bunch of kids. We were playing hide and seek.
That was
1 o'clock in the
game.
morning. It was so much fun. And there was somebody, I remember somebody watching from the window and giggling at us. And I remember looking up at them, shh.
Hi, Kristy.
Hi, Natalie.
Well, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions, if it's okay.
Absolutely.
Well, how did it all start for you? How did you find out about ILTC?
Well, I kind of came in kind of a back way, sort of, as a teacher, because I was a student here first. I was in Moldova as a volunteer, helping some missionaries with an orphan home.
Right.
And I learned about ILTC from a friend, and I took Romanian courses here. And I was so impressed with the quality of the teaching I got and all the compliments on my Romanian, and that I knew when I finished volunteering that I wanted to try and teach English here. I had already gotten my qualifications in the US, so after I finished my Romanian course, I asked if they needed any English teachers.
Have you got any other offers, or it was your first and only choice?
That was my first choice. After I started here, I've gotten many offers, but I really like ILTC.
But you kept loyal, right? You've been here for a long time.
Yeah, it's a really great school. I enjoy it.
What was your first impression when you came here?
Well, honestly, very first was that all the girls are so beautiful here. But the other thing that really stuck out to me and just really amazed me was just the harmony. Like, there's a real spirit of harmony with all the teachers, like everybody in one big room, and just everyone really is very genuinely helpful and kind towards each other. It's a really nice spirit, and it's very refreshing. I was telling my parents not long after I got here that I have never worked in a place that is such, everyone just works together so nicely.
Well, that's good to hear.
It was.
How did your work influence you, your personality, because you've been here for quite a long time?
Yes, it's really been a great influence in just really developing my creative juices, because I have always been more of, we'd say, a left-brainer. I like routine. I like I was in the sciences. I was very fixed, and with teaching, it's much more creative and flexibility and working with people. So it's I've learned a lot about that. This has been a really good place to learn.
All right. Well, is there anything special that you like most about ILTC?
Oh, well, I would say probably the people that I work with is very, very first.
The spirit that you mentioned.
Oh,
before,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I've made some really wonderful friends here. It feels very much like family.
Well, can you think of any memorable events or situations that happened here while you were working?
Oh, sure. Well, there's lots of them. There are always funny stories with students and some great classes, but I would say the funniest and most memorable situation was one time when a lot of us teachers got together. I think we were saying goodbye to one of the native speakers, and someone got the idea to play hide and seek, and it got too big for inside the apartment. And so we took it outside, and we were playing like a bunch of kids. We were playing hide and seek.
That was
1 o'clock in the
game.
morning. It was so much fun. And there was somebody, I remember somebody watching from the window and giggling at us. And I remember looking up at them and going, shh. Just some random person.
Well, what is your impression of Moldova and Moldovan people after you've spent more than 3 years already?
5 actually.
Oh,
that I've been
actually,
here.
much longer.
Three at ILTC.
So I guess your impression has changed over the time.
Yes. Like first impression, you're not sure what to think because people are very quiet and shy seeming, I guess. But as you get to know people, I've just never met kinder, warmer people. Like, just very welcoming and just truly kind people.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you. One of those people, I guess.
Yes, I appreciate it.
What would you recommend to future teachers of ILTC?
I guess come with an open mind and be ready to just have a life-changing experience, and don't be surprised if Moldova just draws you in and makes you want to stay. I wouldn't be leaving if I hadn't fallen madly in love and getting married, but just be prepared for a really great experience, honestly.
Well, thank you. Well, it's been a great pleasure for me to be a colleague of yours and work with you alongside. Thank you for help that you've given me personally, because I asked you for help many times and you were always welcome and always helped. So, well, thank you for that, and I want to say goodbye to you, and I hope we see each other again sometime.
Oh, for sure, we will.